You just hear puppy dad in the background.
You don't even hear that because the mic wasn't hooked up.
Uh,
But it is now. So, what is up, everybody?
Technical difficulties to start as usual.
As usual.
As usual.
Welcome to the weekly gaming update. I just clipped. I could hear it in my own headset. I'm Rob.
Wow.
I'm joined by Jay,
Hey.
Brent, and Alana.
What up?
Hey.
I feel like I'm like in the edge. There we go.
On the edge. Okay.
We gotta squish.
We got to squeeze in. But you can find us live here, obviously, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. ish. You know, got to do the ish. This week, we are talking PS5 players banned. We are talking the Xbox running a PS2 emulator. We got some Cyberpunk stories. We are going to go over the free games for December for both Xbox and PlayStation. We're going to talk a little bit about some Ben Studio top tier guys. We got Series X Scalpers. And we got some sad news about the original Darth Vader actor.
But we do have some good news.
We do?
Am I still? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. I had to double check on my. Like, I just got to get the mic a little bit closer. It's fine. It's fine. Don't mess with it.
You're good.
We added a new feature.
And the first one's free, all right? The first one is free.
Oh, hold on. She's there.
But we have a new point buy. And it costs 300 points for you to get the puppy cam.
The Puppers Cam.
The puppers cam. Look at her. Look at her.
It's adorable.
Hey, puppers. So
I would be making noise, but I won't do nothing.
you three ain't 6 feet apart. If the camera makes us look closer than we actually are. We are 6 feet apart, I swear.
It's a lens.
Yeah, it's the lens. It's a fisheye lens. It does weird distortion things.
It does that whole, What is that? What the ska bands used back in the 90s?
Oh,
that
the
fish
fisheye.
light? Yeah.
It's the fisheye lens.
So you had that
Oh,
weird
look at
warp
the puppy
looking.
cam.
So this is our puppy cam. It'll cost 300 points to turn on. Like I said, the first one is free for while we go over this whole thing.
We just had someone flip a switch. We got to keep the puppers on for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was my mother. Go figure.
So
Oh, I knew who it was. I was just waiting for your reaction.
I had to look at my phone first. It doesn't pop up over there.
all right, well, let's start the show how we normally do. Jay, what have you been playing, watching, buying, doing?
All right, so I'll start with the watching first because it finally hit the flicks. And we were talking about the season finale of Supernatural.
The season finale of Supernatural.
Of Supernatural, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried.
I haven't watched past like season
You
3.
cried.
Oh, why? And it's sad. Shut up, Bren. It ended the show pretty much how like both sides of the fandom thought it was going to happen. Which I'm not going to go into spoilers because, that's not my job.
See, I've never watched any of Supernatural.
Yeah. I watched a little. The wife was more into it.
Yeah,
It's a good show. It really is. Well, the first 1 through 5 is the Apocalypse arc. And I won't go into too much detail, but that's the peak right there. And then a couple of seasons are pretty hit or miss. It's always a good episode when they go and do, their hunting stuff.
Right.
But like the main overarching story, some are better than others. Just the way it was supposed to be 1 through 5. That was it. The fandom kept it alive for another 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, they ended the show and ended it like on a scene where they pulled out and did that like last dramatic. The shows have filmed in Canada, so Canadian wilderness. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see any moosin.
I was gonna say they're fluent in moose.
Well, I think the flocking of moosin fly south for the winter.
Oh, fair enough. Like they go to Florida.
But they said, thanks guys for keeping us on the air for this long, and it was good. It's a good run in my opinion. There's
Fair.
not too many shows can go for that long and keep the core of their fan base happy, anyways.
Nice.
Watching else. So the first December movie we watched is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version.
Oh, you have to watch that one.
Yeah. And boy, did I not realize how bad they sexualized his love interest. Like, first time you see her, she's like wearing a Mrs. Santa outfit, and you're like, 12-year-old me had some ideas. And then, so buying and playing are going together. So I got a new mouse. I'm gonna try to show it for the camera. I don't know if it's gonna.
Oh, there you go.
So I
That
can
looks pretty
finally become pro MLG.
Oh, there
It's got RGB, so obviously I'm gonna be pro.
So
But-
I mean, the RGB it ups the DPI, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like stickers on a car. It ups the horsepower.
So that was what I bought, and then I ended up getting DayZ,
Ooh.
which is a game that I've been wanting to play, like 2013, I think, is when I got wind of it.
And if you keep watching here in a couple minutes, it's going to be our rapid review, brought to you by Jay.
Anyways, so I've been playing that. I put a good 2 hours into it, so I scratched like a portion of the game, enough to learn the basic controls and some of the functions. I mean, it's a lot to take in. It's a survival game.
You played it longer than a Kotaku article, so.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
That's the level of excellence you expect here.
That's right. We bring you excellence, unlike the other
And
aforementioned group.
and unpolitical too.
Right,
Yeah.
unpolitical, unbiased.
Yeah.
Wow, mostly unbiased.
I mean, I'm
Xbox
in
trash.
Russia
No, I'm kidding.
shooting commies, maybe. Commie shooting. Nah, there's no commies over there. They got a taste of capitalism. They're cool. But other than that, yeah, just been doing that. Working anytime that I don't have time to do anything fun.
Fair.
Worked the last 3 weekends. Only had Sunday off. It's wearing on me.
6 days a week will do that.
Yeah.
But at least I got an apology for it.
Ooh.
The guy that I covered last week, he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Cool, I appreciate that."
Cool story,
Work this
bro.
weekend,
Yeah, right?
but I got a 3-day weekend next weekend.
There you go.
Wedding to go to, but I was able to request the Friday, so I can at
Nice.
least not wake up early and enjoy myself before we drive 2 hours.
Now, is this like a let loose wedding?
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I can let loose a little bit, but it's the missus' friend, so she's the one that has to let loose more than I can.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you don't have to drive home that night.
No, we got a hotel.
Good. Yeah, so you can get a little on the tipsy side if you want to.
Yep, just calling a cab.
There it is.
It ain't that far in bumfuck that we can't call a cab.
Uber.
Uber.
I was gonna say, are
Uber.
cabs still a thing? Like, are there still cabs?
New York.
New York doesn't count. Neither.
I'm showing my age now, talking about cabs and.
Back in
taxis
my day,
and
we
all
took
that.
a yellow cab everywhere.
What do you mean you had to go drive to go get food? What's this thing called a drive-through?
Wait, what? They just didn't bring it to your door?
You mean the Grubhub pit?
They don't even really bring it to your door. They're not supposed to bring it to your door. They're supposed to set it right outside your door, walk away, then you go get it.
Yeah, they bring it to your door, they knock, and you ding dong ditch, but they leave you food.
Yeah, it's the perfect payback to being an adult or being a kid and ding dong ditching is
Right.
now they ding dong you. And then
All right,
you know,
Quagmire.
Giggity.
I'm wearing the shirt for it, right?
Yeah, you are. Oh, God.
See, there's a reason for my wardrobe. Most of the shirts in there have a purpose, and this is this one.
Fair enough. So, Bren, do you want to go, or does Alana want to go first?
I'll let Alana go.
What you been watching, playing, doing?
I haven't really been watching anything. Been playing Destiny with you. Had a fun time trying to hang a TV wall mount with my mother. Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up.
I gotta hear the story on this.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm not going to go into detail. Let's just say it was a hell of a comedy show.
It was. I watched it firsthand. It was great.
Yeah, that's really
Dead
about
man
it.
walking. Dead man
Oh,
walking.
definitely.
So, Bren, buying, playing, watching, doing.
What happened?
It's me.
Oh, use your foot's on it.
What is going on?
More technical difficulties. Seriously, you're gonna go there.
Sorry.
I
You're
bought.
right, teenage.
I bought a good bit.
I was about to say he looked like a teenage girl that just got earrings, having her friend help shove it in.
Nice. So I picked up Borderlands 3, the Super Deluxe Edition, Cyber Monday deal on Amazon. It was like 25, 30 bucks.
It's beautiful.
I know, it's an awesome steelbook. Get me back into playing Borderlands. Love that game. Square Enix, their online store, they were having another sale.
Squeenies.
So they went straight from their Halloween sale to their Black Friday sale.
Right.
And I picked up 4 more things.
Oh no.
Yes. And if you want to know what they are, you'll have to wait for the video.
Wait, do I know, or is this something I don't even know?
Kind of.
You don't know yet either.
Yeah.
Oh. So you guys stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. I'll put pictures up in our private chat.
I'm sure you will.
Playing. I've been more busy with my basement, which there'll be. I'm gonna put them up on our socials because I made a good bit of progress. Other than that, I've been playing. What is it? Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. I did 2 of the things, Rob.
2 of them?
Well, once you get to that second island, the
Yeah.
second part of the island, I did 2 out of 3 of the main story things. I'm not gonna do any more spoilers for that.
Fair.
But I've been bouncing all over the island doing so many side quests.
Oh, dude, it's so easy to get into side quests. Like,
Yeah. The wife and I, we watched that show, Mom.
oh, with
Chris Pratt's ex-wife. What's her name? She did the scary movies.
yeah,
Oh, Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
That's
yeah.
pretty good. Where she's like they're both recovering alcoholics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I catch it when it's on. I mean, it's not like a go-to, but
Yeah. The wife and I, we've been watching a little bit of that because she was watching it before, and then I kind of just showed up in the living room the one night while she was watching it, and I kind of got hooked on it too.
It's kind of one of those things where you're playing on your phone while she's watching it, and you look up, and then you're stuck watching it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Been there.
Been there, done that.
Well, no, actually, what it was is I was working on the basement, but it was almost 10 o'clock. And I can't exactly use the chop saw at 10 o'clock at night. So I was like, well, I guess.
mean, have you tried?
Yes. Yeah. She wasn't happy,
He almost got chopped with the saw.
considering. Well, the saw pulls so much power in that split second that the whole house dims a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Stay tuned for the Square Enix video because we got 2 of them now to do.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! Now Rob has a problem with me buying stuff.
No, that isn't it at all. It was.
No, I know. It was Nightbot kicked you out and made you sign back in.
I was waiting for it
Oh,
because I was
God.
logging back in with Twitch. I was waiting for I have to do the verification
so
key.
Nightbot kicked you out of controlling it, and then it banned Jay from talking.
Nightbite's a bitch. All right, I'm just gonna say it.
So Rob, all right, your turn, buddy. What have you been up to?
So I've been playing Destiny 2 a lot. I played a little bit of 14. I've been watching the Lethal Weapon movies because those are my diehard Christmas movies, you know.
It's a Christmas movie. The missus was like, "Are you sure this is a Christmas movie?" And I was like, "Duh." Takes place during Christmas. There's Christmas music in it.
Right.
There's Christmas decorations. He's going to his wife's Christmas party. German guy. Santa was German.
Touche.
Boom.
Touche. What else have I been doing?
You're shaking your head, but you seem impressed that I was able to come up.
Like you just rambled all that off, and it's like, well, damn.
Working.
Hey, Rebirth.
What's up, Rebirth? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, working, lurking.
Working, lurking. I don't want to say the other
I
word.
was waiting for you to go there.
Wait, what?
I mean, we kind of already know, considering if you hit
Rhymes with
P in the
McGurkin.
web browser on your computer, Rob.
Hey, it's fine. You can do that now. See, look.
This ain't that type of show.
See, look. You're all good. It's just PlayStation 5 stuff.
Yeah, until you go to the actual history list and scroll through it.
Go for it.
We don't go through history here.
You can go through my history all you want. Go for it. It's clean.
And learned incognito mode. I know.
Bingo.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I've been watching that, played those couple games. I did play Hollow Knight for a little bit. There is one other game I played. Oh, started playing Spider-Man, going back through Spider-Man again, refresh myself on stuff. I did pick up Valhalla, and I played that for a little bit. I'm going to start streaming that here in the next week.
Fresh playthrough.
Fresh playthrough.
Hey, real quick,
Yep.
since we're done with that. Well, you're finishing up on that, because I meant to put it in the notes for us to talk about it in a little bit. Did they do anything about the language that people have been crying about in Valhalla?
I mean, they did an update, but I haven't come across anything.
They churched it up. It's still something along the lines, but it's not horribly disfigured from the scars of the past and the whiny way.
Because
I don't know. I didn't remember it, but at the same time, I mean,
yeah,
it's a character. They do all sorts of dumb stuff to characters. Just play The Last of Us 2, and we'll learn
Really?
how to
That was
ruin
necessary.
okay.
It was.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let Rob get back to his talk then. 'Cause
Well, no, I was just, them talking about the horribly disfigured.
I was just gonna
Sips
say,
coffee.
you know what? I've gotten to the point with these developers now, between being burned by Sony and these big companies for the last several weeks on trying to find a PlayStation.
Right.
All this news about these companies bending the knee,
Bending the knee. Bend the knee.
bending
Sounds
the
dangerous.
knee to either to foreign countries, like Blizzard, Activision with, my God, I'm gonna say this and Rob's gonna get fired up. Tencent.
Well, oh, you know what we don't have up right
Hey,
now?
Trovo went under, so I mean they lost money.
Yeah. So between all that,
Oh God,
like
here he goes.
if they bend the knee and completely PC up Valhalla
Bend the knee.
just because people have a problem with how Vikings talk, I'm just gonna sell off all my Assassin's Creed stuff and not even
No, you
bother
ain't.
playing Valhalla.
Don't
All
do it.
right.
It's a
All
trap.
right.
You have too many collector's editions.
What's up,
no,
Brian?
No, I don't have enough. Okay. I still don't have all the Arkham game collector's editions.
All right. So, yeah, Arkham Knight's beautiful, dude. Yeah.
I mean, they could have did a little bit of a better job on the statue.
We talked about that, and if you look at our YouTube, we talk specifically about that during.
Did you publish that one?
I think so. Oh, we redid that. That's right.
Yeah, we redid them.
I don't know if we published that one yet or not. We if not, it will be out soon. Well, going back to the burn victim from Valhalla again.
Yeah, she's been through enough, Rob. Didn't you read her bio?
I know.
I'm surprised. Yeah, that's the one I was waiting for right there. Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
You can't really even do that when I'm smiling.
Well, he can't hear the other part, so.
No, the crybaby? Yeah, I know it's there.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, bud. I'm glad you knew it was there. All right, so let's move on from there a little bit. And this will be the last time that you can see the Puppers cam free, even though Puppers is laying down over there and kind of hard to see at the second.
Oh, yeah, she's kind of hiding herself. I swear she's... No, we got her... She's finally calmed down.
We got to put a pupper cam border so people know what it is when she decides not to be photogenic.
Yeah.
Well, what it is I'll get a longer cable so we can put the camera up higher.
Yeah, this was like a last-minute addition that we were like, oh, we got both cameras here today. We should do a Puppers cam. And yeah. So from now on, Puppers cam is going to cost 300 channel points. Nothing, too unattainable. And an easier way to rack those channel points up is to become a subscriber on Twitch.
Oh, really? They get more channel points for being a subscriber.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, hint, 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 wink, wink. Come on.
So,
help us make this a
Hold on,
full-time
I'm going to do
career.
some subliminal advertising real quick, right? All right, you ready for it? Buy it now.
Just keep slipping that in randomly
Do
through the
it.
show. Buy it now.
Buy it now.
Do it. You know you want
Do
to.
it!
Okay, today we're going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077.
Just do
and buy it now.
Yeah. Buy it now. All right, so now we're going to move on to the rapid review. But before we do that, I don't know if it's going to pick up Jay. Hey, Jay, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There it is. It's picking Jay up beautifully. I did my job
Yay!
right for a change.
Doesn't it
Holy
feel
shit, look
great
at that
when you do
background.
that?
I know, right? It all worked. Like,
We're so proud of you.
thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys appreciating me.
Yeah, I really need a new keyboard this month. Loud as hell.
It's a tactile. That's what it is. It's a tactile.
Yeah, it's tactically fucking me up, all right?
All right, Jay. I don't have a timer because that timer app that I had thing is now defunct and doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
really?
And we'll
yeah.
wing it. We're good at that.
So it's a rapidish
so
review.
we'll stop at 140.
No. Go
840.
Go.
Okay, anyways,
841.
Yeah, whatever. My clock's behind. Thanks for making me feel slow. Anyway.
Hey, you said it, not us.
Ouch. Anyway,
Sorry.
so I just started DayZ. It's something I've been excited for and looking forward to since I got the computer. It's kind of one of the games that made me want to get a computer just because it was cool. It was innovative. So it originally was a mod for a game called Arma 3, which was a military sim game that they put zombies into and turned it into a standalone game eventually over the years. The controls are a little wonky. It does take some getting used to. As I said, didn't Kotaku it. It got 2 hours from me. Really, the only way I can describe the game is this, or my experience with this. I jump in, I die from blood loss. I jump back in, get mobbed by zombies. Jump back in a third time. I'm actually getting some gear, but most of the stuff's been looted anyways, and people are already pushing towards the inside of the island. And then I start getting attacked by zombies. I kill them. I'm bleeding. You have a little blood meter. And if you don't get a blood transfusion or give yourself time to rest, you will pass out. So I passed out. And whatever you're holding, it falls on the ground. So I passed out with my pickaxe right next to me because that does the most zombie damage. Ran a little bit. My vision started getting hazy. Fell down again. Ran. Vision got hazy. This time I was by a car, and I actually hear my head just thunk on the hood and fall off.
This sounds like a drunk person trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
That's
They just
what
keep
it felt
blacking
like.
out.
But realistically, it was like I had like 0.1 ounce of blood in me, and that's what was pumping me. Enough for my heart to beat, but as soon as my character started running, it was thunk. So I did that about 2 more times, got in the building, and went, all right, I'm getting offline for now.
So
But
is that
Go ahead.
active servers then? Like It's like real-time servers with random people.
Yeah. So every person you...
Did we lose Jay?
Did he? I think he.
Jay, we lost you. You're frozen.
Uh-oh.
We lost Jay.
We dead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jay, you're cut. Your review was too long. You're done.
Yeah.
Um
Funny thing, it is 8:41.
yeah,
Oh, look, he is done.
yeah, Jay. Okay, Jay. Well, we are still here. Jay will be back, hopefully. I'm not sure what happened, but it wouldn't be a Warp Point show without technical difficulties. So we
You
will
look so funny frozen there.
we will leave
Sorry.
Jay's picture up in remembrance.
He looks like he's singing.
Wait,
Oh,
nope, he left the call.
Oh, we don't.
No,
have
you can see us twice with the green screen and without the green screen.
Yeah.
You gotta love that, right?
I was gonna say he looks like he's singing a Jimmy. He looked like he was singing a Jimmy Buffett love song.
Wait.
We have a J.
All right, I'm better. The hell just happened?
I was gonna ask you, what the hell was that?
I don't know. I look over and I screenshotted the picture. That's what kind of took me a little bit of time. I will be sending it into the Discord if you want to show it off, because I'm pretty proud of how this turned out.
Is this you looking like you're singing a Jimmy Buffett love song?
No. You are doing the Dr. Evil.
I'm doing the Dr. Evil.
What?
Where's it at? Where's that? Come on. I need
Just sent it. There it is.
$1 billion.
All right. I will bring that
All right,
up.
show them. Show
I
the
will-
people.
Yeah, so
It's like the most evil glare ever.
we will. Yeah. Okay. We'll go to news with article.
Jesus Christ! I'm just look like I'm staring off. Like, oh my God, is he ever gonna stop?
You look like you're just enjoying it. You're just like, yeah.
I will add one real quick.
Not gonna lie, that's how I looked through half of high school too. It's kind of like dazed out there.
Half of high school? What about all? I'm pretty sure that was me pretty much all through high school.
I mean, my first
Mine
2
was full
years,
of
I
a
was
lot
a
of
goody
sleeping.
two shoes.
Okay. This is the picture that Jay is talking about.
$1 million.
I think we should have that as the cover photo on Facebook.
Right? Yeah. There it is. This is the new cover photo.
Heard it here first, folks.
Okay. That's gone. You can see all our
But
night
yeah,
block commands.
so before I got rudely interrupted, I ran into a building, logged off, and you can tie people up, and this guy sat there and kept blood transfusing all this dude's blood. He's like, oh, I ain't gonna kill you. I'm just gonna drink you. And shit like that, like, just weird off-the-wall interactions is what I'm excited for, and I'm planning on doing a lot of videos on it.
Fair enough. So this is going to be YouTube content?
This is gonna be YouTube content. I
Awesome.
also picked up the Forest too, so that's also gonna be YouTube content.
You picked up
Gonna start-
the Forest for PlayStation or for computer?
PC.
Is that cross-platform?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Damn it.
Forest?
The Forest.
Forest.
Oh, the forest.
It was like $10, so
Yeah.
We have it on
Yeah,
PlayStation.
no,
Yeah, we play
I
it with
thought
my
he said
mom.
force. I'm like, force, what? Force
Oh
Awakens?
shit! I should have got it for PlayStation. Damn it!
So, Jay, I don't know if we have your YouTube linked. What's your YouTube channel?
It's just J Darkness.
There you go, guys. Look it up. Jay Darkness.
Oh, Rebirth.
It
said
was
it's
J
not
Darkness
cross-platform.
Gaming, but I think I'm gonna start moving more into like just different things too.
Yeah, fair
When I
enough.
see a video where I can rant, I'm just gonna rant.
Just rant. And, you know, if you ever need a guest, we're always here. No.
Oh yeah, duh.
All right, so we've mumbled through this long enough. I mean, we are. I can't see the timer.
I don't know if we mumbled,
Rambled.
but I definitely know that there was some rambunctious technical difficulties that we were having.
Yeah, where you look like you were singing a Jimmy Buffett love song on your end, and I looked like I was Dr. Eviling it on my end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just zoned off. I'm good at doing that.
The thing you said Jimmy Buffett because like if you would have said Michael Bolton, I
No,
would have totally nailed
you-
this microphone with a man loves a woman.
You got the Hawaiian shirt. I gotta go Jimmy Buffett. I mean,
Oh my god.
Okay, this ain't Hawaiian. This is South Florida.
Close
either way,
enough.
it's a Jimmy Buffett shirt. All right, get you a parrot
my
head.
collar.
You can step on a beer cap and blow out a flip flop.
You know, we're talking about Jimmy Buffett, but I want that Warren Buffett money.
Well, you and me both. You ain't lying there. All right, so first up on our news articles, PlayStation 5 users are getting banned for being dumbasses. Rebirth's gonna sing it. So
He was doing karaoke earlier in his stream.
PS5 users are getting banned for selling PS Plus collection unlocks to PS4 owners.
Good.
The PlayStation Plus collection is a library of 20 PS4 games, including 10 first-party games and 10 third-party games. So is there 10 second-party games? I mean, that would round out.
Second party games are when they're like, you can make this game. We won't give you any money,
But you can
but you'll
make
have a
it.
nice licensing agreement with
Right.
us.
Given to exclusively to PlayStation 5 owners who are also members of the paid subscription service. However, PS5 owners have begun exploiting a loophole with the collection, which sees them log into the user accounts of PS4 owners on their next-gen console, which causes the collection games to then automatically unlock on the user's last-gen console.
Good.
According to Sony's marketing, the PlayStation Plus collection is intended to be a perk for owners of PlayStation 5 consoles only. Unsurprisingly, auction sites including eBay have multiple listings for people offering to unlock the PlayStation Plus collection for PS4 in exchange for money.
Hey.
Hey, Synergy.
We got a. I was
Stranger.
about to say we got a wild synergy in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? If Sony wanted more users to have PS5s, maybe they should have handled the fucking console release themselves. Don't get me started.
Ouch.
Let me just say, it should have became apparent that that's what they were doing when only like 200 people were able to play the PlayStation 5.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care.
Like
Fuck
how
Sony.
many of the console had sold? So
But you know what that sounds like to me?
Hmm.
Fail.
F's in chat.
I love how it's right over Jay's face. Like,
Trying to say that Jay fails. No, you know what?
I don't know how to take that.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that that's where it would be at. I'm sorry, bud.
You know what? Good. Good. Let people keep doing this.
Let people keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like doing it or
Well, I mean,
anytime
and I know
can
this
just do
isn't
that, I'm gonna
totally
just-
Sony's fault on this, but look at like the Black Friday release of
Say that
the
again?
PS5 on from GameStop stores.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, I do have this to say though. I didn't tell you guys the story. I forgot to tell you guys the story, and I'm glad I can do it on the show.
Oh.
We need a clip
So,
again.
to every thanks, Energy. I appreciate that. Anyways, he complimented my shirt. I had to stop. You always accept someone's compliment. But anyway, so I told you guys, and this is me telling the show, I am not telling you where I live, but my dad got a PlayStation 5.
You did tell us this.
Oh yeah, you did tell us.
Yeah, I told you guys that. I didn't tell the show it.
Yeah.
Because it literally just happened. His girlfriend hounded the Myers site. By the way, the Myers site had more of a
Protection than
security
Walmart.
feature. Yeah, because it literally said the wall or the site wouldn't open up until like a certain time, and then you had to join a queue to get into that line. Well, then if you were buying a PlayStation 5, you jumped into a separate queue. She bought it. They said it'd be there at like 10 o'clock in the morning, so they stayed up all night for this console. Went and got it. They were like, "Oh, your order number's wrong," and yeah, it was a big debacle. But I got to touch it.
You got.
I didn't get to play anything. And the only reason I got to touch it is I randomly go over there to collect my money because I dog sit for him when on my lunch break to go take his dogs to the bathroom because his male husky likes to shit all over the place when he can't go.
So basically, what you're saying is you're a pizza boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got.
But
you got to
anyways.
smell it.
It's
He
like
could
it's
not-
like Finding Nemo. I touched
Th-
the button.
This is a dude in his 40s that had like a boomer moment because he's like, I can't get my PlayStation games on here. I was like, are you using the right account? So he made a separate account for the PlayStation 5 and didn't link it to his regular PS4 account. So he had both of them up, and I had to go back, and I'm like, all right, so this email for this. And he's like, what am I supposed to do with this account? I'm like, just delete it. You don't need it anymore. But yeah, so that was it was interesting. I got to touch the controller, but I didn't get to enjoy anything about it. So
anyways,
I got blue balled.
right.
Ouch.
Hey, that's more than any one of us has gotten from this new console.
You're not wrong.
Actually, no. They had a display model at your Walmart.
Oh, I got to see it, but it was like behind plastic and it was like laser encrypted and stuff, you know.
Bulletproof
You
glass.
just see the red
D4.
lasers going
That-
everywhere.
yeah.
You can't touch it. If you try to, you'll lose a
That
finger.
console will overheat in no time.
There's just
No,
soles there.
So you could see like that it had massive amounts of airflow into it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what fan system they were using, but like you could just see. I mean, it's going to overheat. I would never buy that one because there was dust and shit inside the box.
Oh my god.
But you could just see like little specks of dirt, and it was like, like just recirculating air. I was like, Jesus Christ!
What are you talking about? I would buy it. We saw the teardown video. Buy it for like half the price. Tear it down, clean everything up, put it back together.
You're not wrong. He's not wrong. He's got a very valid point.
Yeah.
Speaking of, just to toss this out there, I was randomly scrolling through YouTube last night, and I came across a video of a guy restoring a yellowed and broken PlayStation 1.
Ooh, I've watched that video actually.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
I was pretty impressed. Like, he actually got it back
Yeah.
to regular coloring with hydrogen peroxide.
And bolts.
Yeah, anybody who has a yellow PlayStation is a hipster that was sitting there playing a console that came out in 1996 and 2011 and put like 10 years of smoke damage on it in like 2 months.
No, but you know what?
Hey, I won't lie.
Oh,
When
you
I
know,
was a
I'm a
kid, there
Rock
was
guy.
plenty of times I sat there with a cigarette in my mouth, a controller in my hand, and I was trying to help Cloud save the world. Okay.
World. Yeah.
And then we upgraded to PlayStation 2 and started playing Onimusha all the time.
My mom goes, "Yep, she saw it."
Yep.
But yeah, so according to popular Chinese forum, Sony had issued multiple bans in the region for PS5 owners selling access to the PS Plus collection and those PS4 owners who purchased it.
Is there any surprise it's China?
No. According to the users, their bans will last for 2 months, while any PS5 consoles involved in the scheme have been permanently blocked from network services.
Good. Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
you want
Keep
to play
doing it.
Cold War, don't you? Don't you? Can't.
Well, here's my thing. So they're banned from any and all network services. Does that
Oh,
mean?
want to watch Netflix? Or what's the Chinese equivalent of Netflix? Bing Bang Boom Pow?
So here's the
Flicks.
thing. They're just gonna wipe the console. They made the money off of the selling the collection, access to the collection.
Yeah.
Now they're just gonna wipe their account from it, restore it,
resell it,
rebox it, and sell it for probably double the price.
or just make a new user account.
Well,
No, because
that's-
I'm
if
sure they
it's
were
tied
smart
to the
enough to go
system.
buy ban with an IP address.
Well,
Are
I mean,
you kidding
if
me?
you're in
This is
any
Sony
kind-
we're talking about. Have you seen
You
the
got-
PS5
Hold on.
pre-orders?
It's China though. You need a VPN to do anything.
True.
That's not state sponsored. So
Yeah. So
they're getting around it.
It's so funny when you guys get so frustrated.
it's believed that PlayStation automatically bans a console when it logs into a high number of user accounts in a single day in order to protect it from fraud. So it's not clear if Sony is banning the users simply for sharing their collections game. Video Games Chronicle has requested comment, which is where we get this article from Sony Interactive Entertainment. PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan recently claimed Sony hasn't decided if the PlayStation Plus collection will be expanded beyond its initial lineup. Well, we're going to wait to see how the world receives the Plus collection, he told GQ. You know which games are played, how much they're played before we make any decisions about that. We think it's potentially going to be a great user acquisition tool. Arguably, if you've never had a PS4 and choose to buy a PS5, you basically get a PS4, right?
As if most of us will get to play.
One, I don't believe anybody who's buying a PS5 hasn't played a PS4.
You get some.
I mean, yeah, but
The noobs.
I mean, you get.
That's
that's the people that are like coming off a hardcore Xbox train.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're gonna come from Xbox trash to the PlayStation 5 glory hole, but
you had to call it a glory hole.
I was wondering if anybody else was gonna pick up on it.
I mean,
A lot of people are picking up on it. It's a glory hole, Rob.
Yeah, they're hard to find now. Just saying.
Yeah, just like a
I mean, you could
PlayStation
Just like a
5.
PlayStation 5.
You know, I don't even want to ask the question, giving or receiving, but it's
you
there.
gotta
It's in
ask
the
it
air.
now.
Jesus
You gotta,
Christ.
you brought it up. You gotta ask
Ryan
it.
has
Rob, how
previously
bad do you
said
want
that
a
the
PlayStation 5?
Ryan has previously said that a subscription model like Xbox Games Pass doesn't make any sense for Sony's first-party operation, considering its focus on big-budget games. However, more recently, he suggested
Hey,
Sony
Rob.
may have an ace up its sleeve in terms of replying to Xbox Games Pass. What?
Jeez.
No sense in making big budget games if you got no gamers to fucking play them.
Oh.
Ouch.
Man, how
mean-
come we only have 6 online users right now? It's optimal time.
Probably because 100,000 of them are sitting on eBay. I got cords everywhere.
Oh, God. There's cords everywhere. So, yeah, moral of this story, don't be a dick.
No, fuck them. Keep selling them. Fuck Sony. Keep selling them.
Oh, let me know where. Let me guess where you stand, huh? Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
So, enterprising developers are emulating PS2 games on the Xbox Series S and X.
Now that is pretty sweet.
So you bought a.
I mean, we
bought-
can't get an emulator on PC, but it's happening on Xbox. I'm done.
Now,
that's not true. I've seen emulators for PS2.
PS2,
Yeah.
like working ones that are pretty good.
They're decent. You gotta have a good
Okay,
graphics
well, I
card
need-
for it.
I got a mission, and it is Curse of Darkness Castlevania.
which one is that? Is that the one I played?
It's like the only 3D or the second 3D Castlevania they ever made before Lords of Shadow. It was like right between the N64 Abomination and
Yeah.
Curse of
Yeah,
Shadows.
well, I'm trying to. There was a PS2 one that I was in love with, but it was.
Where you
more-
had your innocent demon or devils where you can like change up their what they evolve into based on your weapons.
Yes, and you had to collect materials.
Yeah, you played
depending
as
on
Hector.
what weapon you used.
Yeah, it had Hector in it, and I was so hyped as soon as I saw him in the
Which
Netflix
one was that
series.
again?
I was like, "Hey, my boy Hector!"
My boy Hector. Yeah, what was that was I keep wanting to say Symphony of the Night, and it wasn't Symphony of the Night.
No, that was Alucard.
Which you're talking about?
Curse of Darkness. Or,
Curse of Darkness.
Curse of Darkness.
Curse of
All right,
Darkness.
I gotta find that one then. So I actually saw several videos on this, and there was one YouTuber. Oh man, what is his name? His video is showing right up here on screen, but I don't see his name. MVG, Modern Vintage Gamer. He was talking about it in a video. So apparently on the Xbox store, online store, what did we get?
We got 25 bits. Thanks, Haldy. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you.
Mom.
Look at that cute little snowman.
For $20,
Unicorn. Aw.
for $20 on the Xbox store, online store,
Yes.
you can buy a developer pass.
Okay.
And what that does is it unlocks certain portions of the console for you
Okay.
to use as development tools,
Okay.
but you can actually use it to install
RetroArch.
RetroArch.
Now, I believe RetroArch is also available on computer, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that run that on the Raspberry Pi Linux system.
So, yeah, while RetroArch is able to emulate several different consoles, the compatibility for running PS2 games using the PCSX2 core is particularly notable because of how limited Sony's PlayStation 5 is when it comes to backwards compatibility compared to the Xbox. Which if you were able to stay awake for Mark Cerny talking about the PlayStation 5, he did go into it a little bit, but not too much. He left more questions unanswered than he actually answered.
Right.
when it came to backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5, which, yet again, nobody knows because nobody can get a hold of the console.
I mean, he may have not said much about that certain degree, but let me tell you about all that he said and all the naps of people he helped give on that. Because I was on lunch break trying to watch it, and I was dozing off in my chair. I about called work and was like, hey, I'm listening to this boring dude talk. I can't come back in.
Yeah.
It's nap time.
Jeff, you can't leave a half day. Yeah, but Japan does this thing where they let people nap, and their productivity is really high, so I think it's something we should try.
So
I think
they
this one
go
here
on to
died.
say
What?
Huh?
the process for adding RetroArch to your Xbox using developer
I didn't know you
mode-
were listening to him talk in your headphones.
Just
You'll-
talking about it puts me to sleep. It's got,
You'll
like,
need to pay a
serotonin effect.
$19 registration fee to be part of Microsoft's developer program. Then download the Dev Mode Activation app from the Xbox Store. Once the app is downloaded and running, you can connect your Xbox from a web browser using your local network and add the RetroArch UWA files. And like if you just go to Modern Vintage Gamer on YouTube, he goes through the whole process. This guy does a lot with development,
Right.
programming stuff. So, but I'm not going to sit here and read through the whole thing. It's pretty simple. You can use an Xbox, was that Series S? What is that, $250 for
Yeah.
that console?
Yeah.
Once again, if you can get your hands on it.
Good luck.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the Series X is doing just fine on that front. The Series S, on the other hand, I don't think anybody's really picking it up.
They got a couple in stock just about everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a $250 HD emulator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's not going to stop here. They're in it.
Right.
Someone is
the
going to
world.
fully open up this console.
So we're gonna have a fully backwards compatible PlayStation on an Xbox.
Yes.
Somebody's going to put one of those in a computer case. I'm telling you, they
Well-
already did it with the
The Big O.
Like
Big O.
this guy, I've watched a bunch of his videos, and he talks about how they broke into all these consoles, and that's it. Once they get their finger in, once they can get their finger past that security,
Yeah.
they just end up breaking through the whole thing and opening the console up wide.
Nice. So, moving on to the next story. Cyberpunk 2077. It's pretty much a standalone game itself.
The multiplayer is.
Yes.
I mean, we saw it with Red Dead. It was only a matter of time before online modes went separate.
So,
Yeah, but wasn't it Cyberpunk that you said they weren't going to release the multiplayer until like 2022 or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, CD Projekt Red has cleared up some confusion about the upcoming multiplayer game set in Cyberpunk 2077 universe. Executive Adam Kinsinski said during the company's latest earnings brief that it's not right to call it just a mode for 2077. Instead, it should be thought of as a standalone product. First, we don't call it modes. It's a separate, dedicated production, a big production. We think about it as a standalone product. The Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer game is connected to the single-player game, but CD Projekt Red sees it as an independent production with a team working on it that's separate from the team building the single-player game. Kaninsky went on to say that the CD Projekt Red is purposefully keeping quiet on the multiplayer game right now, and that it's likely to keep focusing on building hype for always delayed single-player game, Cyberpunk 2077. Since
Let me just say this: they see the money GTA made.
yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure GTA Online is held together by. It's still the same studio, but it's a separate team that handles that.
right.
I think there's going to be a lot of GTA influences in the Cyberpunk Online.
We will see.
Hopefully better matchmaking and setup and all that. But when it comes to like grouping up and all that, I think it's going to play generally like an open world sandbox
Right.
for a decent amount of people.
So,
Well, I mean, as long as they remove that problem they had with Red Dead's online, whereas as soon as you die, you lost all your stuff. That was it. Before you could take on another mission, you had to go back through, regather up supplies, gather up money, and do...
No, they got rid of that quick. That
Yeah,
was something that
no.
was in like the very beginning. Because when I played it, you just died and you respawned.
Yeah.
And if you died so much, you'd have like a 10-second like shield basically to get out of that area. Because people were griefing so hard.
Yeah.
They had to put something in there to counter it. And
Bang.
I will admit,
Bang.
I was a part of the griefing crowd. But
you
if you can't,
motherfucker.
if you can't kill them, you just join them, or or if you can't get past them, just kill them and join them.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them, I guess.
Yeah, you gonna snipe me from across the map? I'm gonna come up behind you. I'm gonna hit you, and then I'm gonna shoot you every single time you spawn because I locked your spawn in.
Well, that's
So-
rude.
Cyberpunk's 2077 multiplayer spin-off is not going to come out anytime soon. The last that was heard, CD Projekt Red said you should expect it to release in 2022 at the soonest.
Soonest.
After multiple delays,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 is supposed to release on December 10th.
We'll see.
We will see.
I wonder if the Stadia version will be there because that's the console we're all wanting to play it on.
So, Miko, I don't know if you're still out there or not. Me and Miko had a very good conversation about Stadia, and he's actually pleasantly surprised with it. He said it runs
it's getting
faster
better.
and smoother for Destiny than it does on his Xbox. Zero
That's just poor
latency,
optimization,
zero problems at all. And he's loving it. And when we talked about it, you know, he said that he got the developer pack for free because if you were signed up to YouTube Premium to get, like, you know, no ads and you could turn videos off and still have the audio, all that crap, they were sending you a Chrome. So he got the Chrome, and then I think he bought the Stadia controller.
And because it's Chromecast, it just goes through it. Yeah.
Right. And he said he had zero latency issues, and it was way smoother and faster than it was on his Xbox.
I mean, the idea behind... I was hyped for the idea of Stadia. It's just the premise in it coming out. It's just Google trying to be Google and getting another money pit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I hope it does well because that means consoles have to step their game up.
Right. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays on Stadia.
I'll buy a Chromecast. I'll be the Stadia correspondent. You'll see me like a
So,
week later with like 3 years of age going. It's rough.
so
rough, guys.
on that front, it'll be interesting to see how, talking about Stadia, how Amazon's Luna will work.
Oh, that's right. Amazon is throwing their hat in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got this stupid thing hanging from my mouth.
Speaking of
Speaking
Luna, she is passed out over there.
Yeah, and the camera's dead for her, so...
Yeah, we're gonna have to order that battery pack. So nobody use your points for the doggo cam.
Or if you do, we will have it
Where
on...
you can turn it off on Nightbot.
Well, it's not on Nightbot. It's just in... It's an actual, like, point buy thing.
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah,
high
it does
grade.
change. Yeah. Sorry, I had a brain fart there.
Yeah. So, here's
We
something...
seem to have a lot of those, though. Like, between the four of us, that happens a lot.
Right. So, for this month,
hair.
Xbox
Purple.
Games Pass adds Doom Eternal, Control, and 15 more games in December.
Why didn't PlayStation do something good like this month?
Well, they have now. Games Pass and now.
You talking about Sony?
Well,
Yeah.
this Games Pass is like PlayStation Now. I was wrong before when we were talking about it in pregame
Yeah.
or pre-show. This is like the PlayStation Now.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
Xbox's version of it.
Yeah, you actually download it instead of streaming it.
So, Xbox Games Pass subscribers looking to test out the service's new pre-installing feature will find December's jam-packed with candidates. Control and Doom Eternal kick things off December 3rd, and they're followed by offerings diverse, such as Dragon Quest XI's Definitive Edition and the Motorsports Precision Simulator, Assetto Corsa. In all, 17 games are coming to Xbox Games Pass in the week between December 3rd and December 10th. Many of them are from Microsoft's ID at Xbox promotion for indie games, including Slime Rancher.
That sounds so gross. I'm sorry. That just sounds nasty.
What, you don't want to play with a moist slime?
The slime is very
when you word it
gelatinous.
that way, that just sounds so dirty.
Hold on, let me lick my lips for this. Moist slime.
Dear God.
Moist.
Somebody help me.
Also, Yes, Your Grace, a kingdom management RPG, Call of the Sea, Super Hot, Mind Control Delete, and Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. I remember Brendan trying to pronounce that last year when we were doing the podcast. Ukulele?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's spelled weird. It is Yuka. It's not like, I don't know. It's weird. In addition to...
It's just
sad
probably
part
one of my
is
many off days.
Banjo-Kazooie game
Mhm.
got pushed off for that because that's rare. I think that was a rare game they did.
Probably.
Was ukulele, or I think the original people who did Banjo-Kazooie did ukulele, like Mighty Hero 9
Right.
and Bloodstained came out, and they were done by the original people who had the IP at one time.
Yeah. In addition to Doom Eternal, Microsoft has also peeled off Rage 2 for Android streaming from Bethesda's library. And 8 more games will get touch control optimization for streaming to Android, including Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Golf with Your Friends,
Ooh, sounds so fun.
and Inkfell. And on
Yeah,
December
just talked
10th,
about Bloodstained.
right? And on December 10th, and I'm kind of excited for this, PC subscribers will get access to EA Play's library of games.
All right, you got me. I'm gonna buy Games Pass now again.
Yeah, I have it.
Fall in order.
Leaving the library this month, eFootball Simulator Update 2020
Oh my god.
for Xbox One on December 11th. Metro Last Light Reduction for PC on December 15th. The Turning Test for both on December 15th. An Untitled Goose Game on console on December 15th.
Goose.
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 There's a lot of games that put you in the mindset of a killer, as a criminal, as a policeman, as anything you want to be.
The Goose.
But you can be a goose.
The Goose. Subscribers to Xbox Games Pass Ultimate, which bundles Xbox Live Gold with Games Pass, can also get a 30-day free trial to Disney Plus if they are a new subscriber. In the Pro Wrestling Gears 5 crossover that put Tag Team The New Day in the multiplayer Avatar lineup. I don't know.
God.
Yeah, wow.
Gears 5 isn't doing too well if they got to do that.
And I love how they say Pro Wrestling. Rasslin. Wrestling. Wrestling
You know
up
who
them
the New
gators.
Day is, right?
Nope.
Do you remember Kofi Kingston?
Nope.
No? Okay, never mind.
Okay,
The last time I watched
do-
wrestling
Stone
was
Cold
like
era.
when Kane and Undertaker were going at it in Stone Cold, like
Yeah, do you know who the big tag teams were the last time I watched wrestling?
the Dudley
Wrestling.
brothers.
Yes, the Dudley brothers.
Yeah. And the Hardy brothers. The Dudleys and the
Hardy
Hardy
Boys.
Hardy Boys, whatever.
Big difference.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
They're brothers.
Okay, they solved mysteries, whatever.
Yeah, the mystery was which one of them was banging Lita.
They tag team
Trick
that too.
question.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh!
High fiving in the middle. And
Can
we're
we not
canceled.
get over how they made
Well-
wrestling for like younger kids and they had like a rape baby story?
What?
Yeah, Kane and her, and they yeah, it's Kane. I don't think it's consensual. if he's
Basically,
in-
what it was Lita.
Kane and Lita?
Yeah, there was they set it up just for the show. It was Lita was being forced by Kane to marry him on the show and everything, and then she
Oh.
left Kane for Edge, and then kept rubbing it in Kane's face and had a sex scene in the middle of the ring with Edge, like bed and all. She was in her underwear.
God, the '90s were so edgy.
Right? It was that
So-
edge cringe kind of deal.
So, back to Xbox with the Disney Plus pass.
As we derailed again.
Well, they said wrestling.
I mean, they lost a lot of people on Disney Plus when they were trying to get them to pay $30 just to rent Mulan.
Are you kidding me? I know.
That's ridiculous.
Now, here's the thing. I mean,
Oh, we got it from Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got it, Mando. And I mean, they have the backlog of all those Star Wars movies too. And
I know I can finally show the
Avengers.
misses all of them. Do I want to do it 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or actually start at 1?
what's wrong with 1?
It was a terrible movie at the time, but as Star Wars lore and theories break out, it turned into a good movie.
Jay,
Hold
he's
on.
about to jump out of his skin.
Did you hear the interview that was in one of the Mandalorian galleries? Dave
One
Filoni.
word for you, bud.
Hold on, Dave
One
Filoni.
word for you, bud. Maul.
Okay, that's what I was about to touch on with what Dave Filoni said. So, do you know why the song is called Duel of the Fates?
Please enlighten us.
They're fighting for the fate of Anakin. This is from The Apprentice of George Lucas.
The Apprentice, you know, like
No, like, literally, he was a big ass Star Wars
I
fan,
know.
and he came on during Clone Wars and got to work with Lucas.
I know. I was just making a joke
But-
that you called him an apprentice, you know, like a Jedi
I mean,
apprentice.
Or Padawan, however you want to go about it.
Had one, yeah.
I consider Lucas to be a Sith for as much hell as he put the Skywalker family through.
I still want to know if Jar Jar is a Sith or not.
but basically the point I was trying to get across was Qui-Gon was going to raise Anakin like a son, because Qui-Gon was like that middle area between a gray
Right.
Jedi and a regular Jedi.
Right.
When he died, that was Anakin losing the only father figure he could have had, because Obi-Wan wasn't a father figure, he was a trainer.
And he was a
And
brother.
that was worse. Yeah, and that was more worse towards the development of Anakin as Anakin becoming Vader. If Qui-Gon didn't die,
Wait.
would-
Hold on a second. Saying that Obi-Wan wasn't really a father to Anakin. What was that? Attack of the Clones. When they had to
No.
protect, they were going
Yeah,
up the elevator. He said that he was the closest thing he had to a father figure. He
Yeah,
said that
but
to
what-
Obi-Wan.
what does Obi-Wan always call Anakin?
Oh.
At the
brother.
very end of Revenge of the Sith, what does he say? You were my brother, Anakin.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying he did say that to Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan was still pretty young when he met Anakin. He was still a Padawan himself.
Right.
God, Star Wars.
I love Star Wars. But yeah, no, 1 was amazing. And don't you ever.
In retrospect, it's a good movie, especially after the last 3 we had.
Well, it had Keira Knightley and her twin in it too.
You mean Natalie Portman?
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
Her twin.
Just different
Brown
eyebrow
chicken,
textures.
brown cow.
Keira Knightley always had those like real heavier eyebrows. That's how you
Literally,
always figure out who
I
it
can't.
was.
I can't remember the way it goes, but was it Keira Knightley played as her, or was it the other way around? One
All
played.
right, I'm gonna go spiral now into a rabbit hole of nonsense that I can come up with headcanon now. So I'll be back.
But no, seriously, like Natalie Portman, I think was the actual queen, whatever.
Queen Amidala, yeah.
And Keira Knightley played as her at first to divert. Like that was the story. Come on, they look exactly alike. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Makeup.
Right. You don't even need makeup. Look at them side by side. I mean, do I gotta pull a picture up here?
Yeah, but if you pull up the makeup versions of either or, they look very similar. Hey, we're pulling it up. We're going to the almighty Google. Almighty Google, what is your command? I mean, I will admit they don't look alike, but it's called heavy freaking geisha makeup.
You're a geisha.
Geisha makeup.
I mean, like you said, the only difference is like the arches.
Plus, one's got her mouth open, one doesn't. Now, that was a
God, Jay.
Right there is a better picture. If you put a bunch of fucking makeup on that, you looks like a clown. So it looks like Queen Amidala.
Well, here's one with Britney Spears in there for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
No, that right there is just a BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh my God, BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed's trash.
Trash.
Hey, is this your clown makeup that you were talking about?
Hong Kong.
You know, I went
Yeah,
as
exactly.
Queen Amidala for Halloween when I was a kid.
Of course you did.
Shut up.
But I'm saying they are.
At least I picked a
twins.
Star Wars character.
Anywho.
That's all right. I used to beat up kids like they were younglings in my backyard.
Oh. All right, moving on a little bit before we get into something we shouldn't.
Obviously.
Days
Yeah,
Gone.
child murder.
Days Gone's two most senior leads announced they've left PlayStation's Bend studio, and in all actuality, it isn't a recent leave. So I think it was John Garvin. Garvin, yeah. Writer-director John Garvin and game director Jeff Ross announced their departure from the Oregon, U.S.-based developer within minutes of each other on Monday. Both men have been with Bend Studios, previously known as Etiquette, from its original days in the mid-'90s, having written and designed PS1 action game Siphon Filter and its sequels.
It's a good game.
It was. Gavin, who was creative director for Siphon Filter Games, announced on Twitter that he would be leaving Bend this week and moving to Chicago. 10 minutes earlier, Ross, who directed 2011's Uncharted Golden Abyss and 2009's Resistance Retribution, revealed he'd been away from the studio for more than a year since Days Gone had shipped.
Wait, what?
I haven't spoken about this before for various reasons, but I'm no longer with Bend Studios, and I haven't been for over a year, he wrote.
The non-disclosure agreement expired.
Pretty much. So Jeff Ross tweeted, "This week is my last week at PlayStation and at Bend Studios, and I'm incredibly proud of all the games I got to make, but I'm also looking forward to new challenges ahead. I'll post about my plans later, but I'll be moving to Chicago once COVID calms down."
COVID.
John Garvin says, "Hi all, a quick announcement. I haven't spoken about this before for various reasons, but I'm no longer with Bend Studios and I haven't been for over a year. Since Days Gone shipped, I've been focusing on personal projects, painting, writing, publishing," and he goes on and there's another tweet just saying that he's been doing personal stuff. And that he's enjoying taking a break from the gaming industry.
You know, I just wish these people would be honest and went, look, all right, I jerked off a lot. I forgot what I was doing.
Well, that there was the
I'm in the bathroom, and I started feeling like I had a heart attack, and that didn't help anything.
well, hit that there was he ran out of characters, and you know how Twitter is like 180 characters or whatever.
Oh my god.
Since Days Gone shipped, I've been focusing on personal projects, painting, writing, publishing, and generally enjoying a break from the gaming industry. Over the past 2 decades, I have helped the studio grow into a major developer, now part of the Sony family. Along the way, I wrote and directed every game from Siphon Filter through Days Gone, including 2 of my favorites, Resistance Retribution and Uncharted Golden Abyss. The past 20 years were an amazing journey, and I want to thank Shuhei Yoshida, Scott Rode, Connie Booth for the opportunities they gave me, studio director Chris Reese, who was at Etiquette from the start, the entire Sony family that provided so much support throughout the world, game director Jeff Ross, who I've worked with on and off for all that time, and who is one of the most game-savvy designers I know, and the entire Days Gone team.
Wait, that's the guy he was just talking about.
Right.
So
This studio is like a family to me, and I wish them all the best.
how long was this known about?
That Jeff Ross was leaving?
Yeah,
That one there, he just announced that it just happened.
because that was like super name drop. Like he could have just said the whole studio or something like that, but the name drop.
Well, I think for that, like him and Jeff Ross have a personal relationship. I mean, they've worked
Oh,
on so
yeah.
much together.
I mean, you said they were another studio before they became Ben. So,
yeah, they were at Etiquette.
Rob, can you do me a
I guess
favor?
that does
Yeah.
add up. I'm just looking for conspiracy
Grab
theories.
one
but
of
there's
their
probably none.
names and Google it. There was a story within the last 2 weeks that they are now a team. Oh, that's the wrong Jeff Ross. That's the comedian.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I was
seen
about to
it.
say.
There those two, and then there was one or two game directors. No, not directors, but they worked at different studios. They are now a different studio team. Like they all came together and made a different studio. but it's one or two guys across like 5 different other studios.
Well, I can't find anything about it.
It must not be those 2 guys then.
Either that or it was just a bullshit article.
I'll see if I can find it later on.
So,
But yeah, that's it on that story. That's all they have is that he's leaving. He's going to Chicago.
and then I love how, Video Games Chronicle has to throw in there that their critic called it far from the worst specimen of its genre, but Days Gone, in a year already packed with 50-hour-plus endeavors, it rarely makes the case for its own existence. I fucking love that game. And that was actually the first game that I rolled credits for on the PS4.
My dad, that's one of the main reasons he wanted his PS4 collection on his PS5 was because of Days Gone.
Days Gone is an amazing game.
Well,
He hit like the top 10, top 15 on the leaderboards around the
Oh,
world.
yeah.
Because he put so much time into it, figured out his path. Like, I watched him play. He was there were some moments where I'm like, come on, bro, you can aim better than that. But that's just my, pro
FPS.
gaming skills
Yeah.
kicking in, where I'm like, I can react a little bit faster than someone that's a generation younger than me or older than me.
nice.
This is what
Which
we
is
call
why
a pro
generation-
gamer move.
Well, see, and that comes back to when a 12-year-old kills me in Fortnite. I mean, it's the cycle continuing.
Why are you playing
They're
Fortnite,
faster.
bud? You're too
I'm
old
not.
for that.
I haven't.
18 and under. 18 and under.
I had a 12-year-old send me a message, and let me just say, like, my mom was not happy. She didn't appreciate that type of language and judge of her character. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
So, this is one that I know Brendan wants to talk about.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm ready for it.
Well, somebody got their hands on a patent. Sony's already in the works for a PS5 Pro.
I saw that coming.
I mean,
Yeah.
we all really did.
So
They
the article says, just as the dust has begun to settle, which that dust is nowhere close to settling on these new consoles.
No, Rob saw it in a display case.
Yeah, I saw all the dust. It's definitely not settled, guys.
No,
Definitely
no,
not.
No T3. We do not want you to send us notifications. Okay? Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Come again.
With the Microsoft flagship officially crowned the most powerful video game console on Earth, which that statement irritates me, comes what could be our very first hint at Sony's incoming PS5 Pro counterattack.
Hold on. So, if that's the case, why has there been multiple articles about why Microsoft is looking into why the games don't perform as well on their most powerful video game console on the earth because it has the most teraflops? Who is this Terry guy, anyways?
Teraflops.
And I don't
Xbox
like that
has
he's
more
flopping his
teraflops.
shit around and does not have a single sexual harassment or sexual assault claim against him.
Yeah, why are you flopping this stuff around, huh?
You know, you don't have to flop your 12. We're just happy with our average.
Right? It's not about how many teraflops. It's about how you use them.
Well, it's not even solely about that. Like, once again, this goes back to being able to stay awake for Mark Cerny's presentation. It's the way the PS5 was designed.
It's not about how many teraflops. It's about how you use those teraflops.
Yeah, exactly. And I might be able to tell you if I actually had one.
But that's because an official Sony Interactive Entertainment patent published this year, the console maker describes a new games console that comes not just with one graphics card, but two.
Ta-da!
A 2 GPU next-gen games console.
Whoa.
You got 12 teraflops. We got 20.
Boom. And then you got Brendan over here that he's going to put like 15 dongs on it, all the triple dong
hold
and
on,
double dong. And,
bro,
I got
I'm
a
hitting every
question.
hole. I'm hitting
If there's
every
two
hole.
graphics cards,
Uh-huh.
does that mean you can plug in two monitors?
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
No, is this like SLI? I mean, how are they actually doing? doing this?
I don't know. Don't ask me
Well-
technical questions, Rob. I'm just the ideas guy.
Click on that right. Click on the patent.
Okay, so we're gonna click on the patent. Gonna do it over here. I'm doing it over here too.
I'll breathe.
I'm not downloading it.
View P.
He can't. We're talking about PS5s, okay? There's no
I don't
breathing
trust it.
going on now. You know this.
FPO. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Okay, so
Hold on.
you can go to Free Patents Online and look for it because
Oh, look,
there's
shoes. Sorry. It's just there.
Well, it just says communicatively coupled to the first GPU. What does that mean?
What is this sorcery?
What is this horror magic?
You saying horror or horror?
the
Well,
apparatus of claim number 1, wherein the first GPU is associated with the first central processing unit (CPU), and the second GPU is associated with the second CPU. So there's 2 GPUs and 2 CPUs.
Damn.
Number line 4. Line 4.
Yeah, no.
How
I
big is
saw
this thing gonna be?
29 inches.
The
Because
apparatus of claim
a
one-
PS4 Pro has one more like half on added to it.
The apparatus
Like,
of
hold on.
claim 1, wherein the first and second GPUs are implemented on a common die. So
It'll be on the same motherboard.
Okay.
the
We're looking at
apparatus of
this.
claim 1, wherein the first and second GPUs are implemented on respective first and second dies.
This is what you got when you bought a PlayStation 4.
Um,
And then the PlayStation Pro, you just get a third more.
So, the apparatus of claim 1, where each GPU is programmed to render all of some, but not all. What?
Programmed to render
All
all
of some,
but not all.
So it's programmed to render all of some, but only some of all.
So it's
What the fuck?
50-50.
Did the
How does
Wizard of Oz
SLI
write
work?
this?
I don't think it was
Is
the
that how
Wizard of Oz. I
SLI
think it
works?
was a 10-year-old.
I don't know.
Like,
Frames
reading
of
Kotaku
videos different from frames of the video rendered by the other GPU to provide a retrospective output
Respective.
or a respective output. The outputs of the GPU for being combined with the render.
Combined
render the video.
what?
The apparatus of Claim 7, wherein the scan-out unit points to at least one buffer managed by the second GPU, the first GPU programmed to cycle through buffers to output a complete sequence of frames of the video.
Boofers. It's boofers.
Bro, this is going to turn into Mark Cerny
Cerny?
real quick, and we're going to start putting people to sleep
So,
by reading this.
hold on. Wherein the scan-out unit points only to buffer managed by the first GPU programmed to receive frames of the video from the second GPU via direct memory access and output a complete sequence of frames of the video. So basically what it's saying is that the second GPU is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and then the first GPU is going to combine what it renders with that to put out a higher quality.
Oh my
This is
God.
where 8K is going to come from. This is going to checkerboard 8K onto 4K TVs.
Moment of silence.
Well,
Hold
no,
on.
I'm trying
Because
to...
I made a big claim last year around this time, and I was right. I called 2020 the year of the delay, and I have video and audio proof. I can link
Well,
those
you
if
got
needed.
one more month. They coined that term.
I am calling it now that this is how they checkerboard 8K. We can come back and we can read this later.
Well, like give the illusion of 8K.
They're claiming
Yeah.
8K on the PS5 right now.
They're claiming, but nobody has an 8K TV to check that.
No.
None of the games are output in 8K.
No, you
Hell,
want
we can't
8K,
even
you
get
gotta be-
1440 on a fucking PS5.
Oh my God, that's computer monitors.
How many of those do I have? A lot.
3.
Okay.
My that PlayStation 4 is hooked up to one right now.
But I'm telling...
And it's way better than a regular
Just because it's not doing
TV.
it right now doesn't mean they
And it's
won't unlock it.
way better than a regular TV.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because it's a tighter screen.
Not only that, dude, it's just like
That's what she
Refresh
said.
rate.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Not only that, it
So it's
honestly,
definitely not.
I
my
will
box.
never choose monitor gaming over TV.
I'm telling you, bro. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Where? When?
How?
When?
Who?
Years ago.
Yeah, what? We're talking about a CRT fucking monitor that's like, yeah.
Rob, the triggered button.
I can't get to it, all right? There's too many fucking...
There's too many monitors.
It's not a matter of too many monitors this time. He's just got too much open. He lost it on the screen somewhere.
I'm not choosing
Chrome is
monitor
just eating
gaming
it
over TV.
away.
Plain and simple. Especially since right behind the green screen, I plan on putting at least an 83.
Rob, what's
inch.
that face for?
As understood herein, SoC technology can be applied to video simulation consoles such as game consoles, and in particular, a single SoC may be provided for a light version of the console, with plural SoCs may be used to provide a high-end version of the console with greater processing and storage capabilities than the light version. The high-end system can also contain more memory, such as RAM, and other features, and may also be used for a cloud optimization version using the same game console chip with more performance. As further understood herein, however, such a high-end multiple SoC design poses challenges to the software and simulation design, which must scale accordingly. As an example, challenges arise related to non-uniform memory access, NUMA, and thread management, as well as providing hints to software to use the hardware in the best way. In the case of GPUs working in concert, the frame buffer management and control of high-definition multimedia, HDMI, output may be addressed. Other challenges as well may be addressed herein.
What was that one unit called? A new what?
The non-uniform memory access?
What was the anagram for that?
NUMA.
Numa, yeah.
Jay,
Numa,
that instantly ran through
yeah.
my head. Instantly. It went straight to that. Come on.
Clip that.
He's so angry.
Air 404.
Air 404. We gotta reboot Rob.
Content not found. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so we're going to move on from that before we start putting people to sleep.
We could just start singing Numa Numa.
You shut your whore mouth on Numa.
Ouch.
So angry.
Damn.
So Scalpers for the Series X, face the boot. Das Boot.
I thought
Face
this
the
was
X.
pretty
Now
funny.
X gonna give it to you.
It's gonna give it to you.
So, much to the delight of everyone, Xbox Series X scalpers have been dealt a blow in their quest for profit. An online UK retailer has canceled 1,000 Xbox Series X orders that were apparently snapped up due to a technical error, which means there will hopefully be more consoles in circulation soon.
God save the Queen.
And we go back to this group. The scalping group Crep Chief Notify had previously boasted that it managed to snag a load of Series X consoles from a very well-known online retailer. But it seems that humble brag has come back to bite them. A lot's coming back to bite this group recently. It turns out that the
bullet biting
well-known...
them?
Huh?
So is it a bullet biting them? Because
It should be.
yeah.
It turns out that the well-known online retailer was Very, who has promptly canceled all the orders that were apparently placed before the console actually went on sale. They go on to state that as a result of a technical error, some people were able to place orders for PS5 and Series X consoles for a short time on Sunday. Very told Sky News.
Very short time, like 1 minute 30 seconds.
However, these items are not on sale, and affected customers have received notice that the orders have been canceled.
I'm having fun.
I can tell. So, good.
This news will come as a huge win for those who are still searching for an Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5,
In the UK.
as 1,000 more consoles will only increase the chances of legitimate customers getting a hold of next-gen machines.
Over in
So
the UK.
we gotta go to the UK for this.
Crepe Chef Notify reportedly got a hold of over 1,500 PS5 consoles and has stated that it's made over €1 million.
Pounds. That's not euros. That's pounds.
That's not real money. It is. I hate that joke. It was good though.
I don't know if there's a difference. I guess there is a little bit.
Yeah.
A euro is more. My bad. That's not the pound symbol. This is the fucking pound symbol.
For the British money, that is the pound symbol.
Hashtag not my symbol.
Oh my god.
So
Hey.
This is where you need to hit. Where's it at? That again, because you're
Hashtag cake.
you're having a
Pound.
moment.
Jesus Christ.
1 pound is equal to $1.34. One more. Wait, is that enough zeros?
Yes.
Okay. So 1 million pounds is
1, 2, 3, comma 1, 2, 3. $1,337,095.
Let him
just-
count
I
his
love
comma
Brent's
placement
face.
first.
I did.
I love Brent's
it's like
face
oh,
on that.
hold
It
on.
just-
Today's been a long day.
It
We gotta
has
count this out.
It has been. I've been up since like 7 a.m. and I've had to deal with kids and online schooling and oh my god. And you guys can't even see it, but
We're struggling with lots of zeros.
there's too many zeros and ones. All right, my brain's fried.
001.
Error
0,
404,
1,
cannot
0, 0,
compute.
0.
Anywho, they've made over $1.3 million in U.S. money due to charging extraordinate prices for the elusive system. It's only elusive because they fucking made it elusive. It's pleasing then that the scalping group won't be profiting off this technical error, and that people who actually wanted the console for, playing games might actually get one now. No, they won't. The bots are already on it and they're gone. If you're
Wait. We don't need to be shooting scalpers. We need to be scalping scalpers. It's only fair.
is it a scalpception then?
That would hurt.
Listen,
I hope.
Messy.
Sony, I'm
Wear
just
gloves.
gonna say because
Gloves
How
and
do I
mask.
clean up that mess?
Crep Chief told Business Insider that they already they knew where to get them before they were even announced. So Sony should have stepped in and said, whoa, we need to know, we need to find out who your insider was.
Right.
And they their head guy recently put out on Facebook and then went in and deleted it, so now we can't find it.
Go figure.
He tried to high road everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to say that they were playing the modern day
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. He said, well, our members, due to COVID, our members that have been furloughed and laid off, they now have a chance to make money so that they can survive. It's unfortunate that some kid won't get to open up a present for a PlayStation 5 on Christmas morning, but what about
If you
the
really
kids?
love your kid, you'll pay $1,000.
What about the kids that will wake up to nothing on Christmas morning?
Because,
And-
there isn't millions and millions of other people that have been laid off or lost their job because of COVID.
That hold on. If
No,
you're
but being a garbage human being, we're supposed to feel bad for them.
if your members have several $1,000s to gamble on making a profit on a video game console, your kids aren't going hungry.
Well, hold on. Here's my question. All right. So let's say you're a member of this group. And I don't know what the requirements are to be a member. I don't know if there's a yearly membership fee, a monthly
there's
membership fee.
two. There's
all
a
you need.
monthly charge and there's a lifetime charge.
Okay. Lifetime
It's
is
$30 a month
okay.
or $530 for the year.
A year or a
Or
lifetime?
no, for the lifetime. Sorry.
Okay. Now, does that entitle you to a PS5?
It entitles you to their. Well, they give you the tools.
Oh, okay, okay. So
They
with
give you
that
the
there,
tools.
you still pay for the PlayStation 5.
Yes.
Okay. Might as
You,
well just
they
buy it
simply
for a
give
grand.
you their insider knowledge.
Mm,
They set you up with their people that'll get you bots set up so that you can snag all of them, but you still pay out of pocket up front for 'em.
Okay. Okay.
Dumb.
What's up, Saturday night?
What's up, Saturday night?
Okay, I get what you're saying with that. Still bullshit. I don't care when you made this
it
fucking.
makes
I don't
me-
care when the fuck you made this stupid fucking account to have access to these bullshit bots. But you paid $600 fucking for a lifetime membership or $30 a month to have access to these fucking bots, and you want to bullshit me that your kids aren't, that you can't feed your fucking kids because of
Hold on,
COVID
First
bullshit.
First of all, we don't
Steps.
even know if this is what their members are saying.
This is what they're saying about their members, so is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want to hand me that bullshit?
Like I said, he's high-roading everybody.
You want to hand me this bullshit that, oh, it's unfortunate that some kids won't get a PlayStation 5, but this is so that their kids can have something to open on Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what? Maybe you shouldn't fucking gamble your money on a PlayStation 5. Maybe you shouldn't fucking pay for a $30 bot and you could go to the fucking store and buy your kid a $30 toy instead of fucking pulling this bullshit fucking thing. This is a bullshit
For
excuse,
30
and this
bucks, you
should
could buy
be
a bunch
extended.
of cheap ass toys.
And this should be fucking punishable by law.
Well,
Well,
here's where I have a problem with taking it into legal hands, because
Government.
I am all for capitalism, finding a way to make a buck, but there does have to be checks and balances in place.
well, no. Here's the thing: we need to stop supporting places that don't put steps in place to prevent shit like this.
Well, actually, there's one simple move.
Have
Just-
a fucking PlayStation
No,
account.
just don't buy the scalp PlayStations.
Oh, I agree 100% with that.
Leave them to sit with their inventory.
But
That
there's
way-
too many people with money that are going to
When the PS5 Pro comes out, which we know will be,
2 to 3 years.
if they follow the same schedule as they did with the PS4, yeah, it'll be a couple years. Then, like you said, they'll release the Slim or the Pro or
The mid-console refresh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't buy the scalped consoles.
But the problem with that is you got too many people that have money that want to spoil their kids and go, you know what, I'm going to buy a PS5 at $1,000 fucking for it. I know multiple people that have bought
then
a
that-
fucking PlayStation
That
5.
kid's gonna go to school going, my mom paid $1,000 for a PlayStation, and then somebody is gonna tell their parents, and their parents are gonna be like, well, I got a ski mask, we'll get you a PlayStation 5.
Right? Oh, the cost of, yeah, I can get you a PlayStation 5 for less than retail, bud. But no, I mean, it seriously, like, I do think that there should be legal action against groups like this.
Oh, I agree, but
I have nothing
the
wrong with
problem
individual
is-
capitalism, but
the,
when you
the
have
problem,
a
the
group,
problem is
Go ahead.
you have to make it a law, and then I'm not even gonna go into the stupid process of that. But usually it's not gonna be a good law.
well, the problem
gonna
with
need
it
rework
is that this is
revisions.
international.
Well, that's another thing too. You can't prosecute somebody out of country.
Right.
It's hard enough doing it like across the state. You got to find a jurisdiction wherever it happened and sue from there. But I mean the legal system's corrupt. Doesn't matter what country it is. There's always people putting in policies to benefit them,
And honestly, anybody who says that Sony hasn't dropped the fucking ball on this bullshit has not been paying attention.
well, I think they dropped the ball, but I also think that the scalpers and the demand wasn't. They didn't expect the hype, more or less.
Bullshit. They created the hype.
Yeah, but they were pretty quiet
And-
compared to the Xbox talking about the floppage.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they weren't.
Yeah, I mean, I remember for at least 9 months, Rob was pissed off because Sony blew off every conference,
They did.
and they only gave Mark Cerny only gave interviews to The Wire.
Wired.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and that's bullshit. That's one. Two, from the get-go, with fucking Walmart overselling their pre-orders and Sony letting that happen.
Not to mention them going an hour early on pre-orders.
As I said, there needs to be something against these companies that do shit like this. They're just trying to make money. They don't care that they're selling out instantly.
Well, and here's the thing with that is Sony just turned around and fined Walmart and said, okay, you pre-sold 1 million pre-orders more than you were supposed to, so we're going to hit you with $1 million fine.
Did they really?
They hit him with a fine. I don't know how much the fine was, and I don't know how much over Walmart sold. But Walmart oversold their pre-orders by a lot, and then Sony came out and said, well, you know what? We're going to fine you, but we're going to let you have those. You know why? Because Sony already had the fucking money back, and now they're getting extra money off of Walmart. And Walmart's going, well, you know what? We pre-sold these 1 million orders at Target and Kohl's, because I didn't realize Kohl's, but I've seen somebody buy one from Kohl's.
Oh, you
even
can find
Dell.
a lot of shit at Kohl's now.
Even Dell.com was selling PS5.
Dell, Newegg, I mean, everywhere was.
Well, I mean, Newegg is you would expect that from Newegg.
Yeah, but
I saw a $3,000 gaming chair that I need to have. I can't afford it, but I need it.
but like Sony needs to be held accountable
Thing
for
better
their
be made of gold and stuffed with all kinds of feathers.
right.
Air suspension seat.
I want alpaca feather. Okay. Alpacas don't
And
have
back
feathers, but you better
massager
fucking
and
grow them
leg
because that's what I want.
It's got shit in it that massages your calf muscles so you don't atrophy as bad.
Is it a heated seat?
Yes.
Is it air conditioned?
Huh?
Is it air conditioned?
Got like little fans.
I don't know if it's air conditioned, but
Then I don't want it.
It looks like something off the fucking Star Trek.
Give me the Denali seats and I'll be happy. But anyways, like Sony needs to be held accountable for their actions with this too. I mean, they didn't give a fuck who did or didn't make money off of this. They didn't give a fuck who actually got a PlayStation.
Well, not to mention, dude, and I'm not bashing all retail workers, okay? There are some good ones out there,
Yeah.
but even they were hiding them.
Well, not only that, then you got these motherfuckers like the Amazon drivers that are stealing the packages.
Not just Amazon, FedEx, too.
FedEx. Yeah, I mean, a plethora. And I don't know. This could have very easily been handled by saying, all right, well, you know what? GameStop had physical ones.
And they lied about how many they had just to get people in line.
Yeah.
They wrote on a paper and put on their front window that they had, what was it, 10 Xboxes and 4 or 5 PS5s?
When they only had 2.
Yes.
2 and 4. They had 2 PlayStations and 4 Xboxes. And
they
2 Series X and 2 Series S.
Corporate rule. They were not allowed to put that window up until I think like several hours before their store opened.
Yeah.
And the one store that had 2 didn't even have 2. They had 1 because the store manager pre-bought it.
Right.
That's bullshit.
But so what Sony very easily could have done, and I mentioned this before, you go onto Sony Direct right now, to purchase something, you have to log in with your PlayStation ID. So you make it to where, okay, listen, we're going to be doing pre-orders for the PlayStation next month. Here's your date. Anything that isn't a PlayStation account before today can't pre-order a PlayStation. That gives you the rest of today.
Sony account for at least 30 days.
Yeah, that gives you the rest of today to register. After that, trick or treat, you're fucking beat.
I have never heard that saying, and I am so glad I heard it now.
So now you pre-sell 10 million fucking PlayStation 5s through the Sony website, verifying each account. Because this eliminates multiple things, like now multiple people in one household can buy one, but you got to have 2 different accounts. You know, that works for brothers or roommates or parents and sons or whatever, parents and kids, because, you know, but either way, each individual account can have 1.
Everybody gets 1.
So you pre-sell those. Now you're going directly through Sony. You could ship them out worldwide. You can do whatever you need to do with that.
Well, they did pick random people and sent them offers to buy.
Yeah.
Before pre-order. They sent PlayStation Plus accounts. They sent them randomly across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I saw 3 people that got that email.
Wrong answer. Don't fucking do that. literally just only diehard PlayStation fans. That's the first 10 million fucking consoles. The first 10 million.
No, that is a nice treat for some people.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're a PlayStation account, basically, I mean, I know that there's 100 million fucking PlayStation accounts. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this would bring up a good...
I know because they sold 100 million units. But if you look at, like, I had 2 PlayStation 4s. I had a Pro and I had a a launch.
So on August 2020, the network had approximately 113 million monthly active users, a significant increase from the 50 million in March 2014.
Okay, so
100 million PlayStation accounts. So you can make up a tenth of that. A tenth of all your active PlayStation accounts will now be able to purchase one. I mean, that
Pretty
sure.
good deal.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do the other 5 million units that you have for in-store purchase only, or give to the distributors, or however you want to fucking break it up. But you can give those to Walmart and Target and Best Buy and Kohl's and wherever the fuck else you want, and let them fucking hash it out. Because you know what? Hashtag not my problem. I'm a PlayStation fucking user. I had my chance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought about it too, and we talked about it being Sony only handling the release.
At least the pre-orders.
But then you got to take into account like Black Friday and Christmas shopping. You know, they got to give these retailers a chance.
To what? Sell them to fucking bots? Fuck that.
They could have
Sony
done,
would make more money right off the bat.
They could have done pickup. Like Walmart didn't even give an option for
But
pickup.
that's not on Sony. That's on the retailer.
Yeah.
I'm saying Sony themselves could have directly handled this whole fucking thing where a lot more people would have been happy with the outcome.
Okay, I get that. Sony only should have handled pre-orders.
And they fucking dropped the ball.
Walmart dropped the ball.
Sony dropped the ball.
Hard.
I mean, yeah, Walmart, everybody fucking dropped the ball hard. I mean, look at the problems I had with Best Buy, too.
Did you see the paragraph I tweeted from that Walmart representative? That their team is working tirelessly to put a system in place to combat the bots.
Yeah, that they had been already doing that. It was past tense. It wasn't that they were trying to do it. No, that they had done it. Bullshit. If I ever see a fucking deer, I swear to God, I'm gonna body slam it.
I saw Ford today. I couldn't catch him. Sorry, Rob.
Oh dear, our website seems to be having problems. Yeah, Rob's angry now.
Woosah.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll be all
ready?
right.
You ready? Breathe in.
Yeah.
Listen to the docile tone of my voice.
Anywho, we're gonna move on before I punch a monitor.
It's your conscience speaking. Don't do that. They're expensive.
No, I know.
If you want to punch one to me.
So our last article of the day is a real Debbie Downer. Dave Prowse, the original Darth Vader actor, dies at age 85.
That's sad.
It is.
Oh, hey, look, more politics.
Yeah, that's why we're not going to get into it. I'm just, it's sad that he passed away.
Oh, was that article politic?
Yeah.
Filled?
Well, it was the BBC.
Well, it was not only that. It had stuff that I don't want to get into.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to take a look at that article later off the show then.
So we rant and rambled a lot.
Well, I was going to say we don't have a host discussion because
we had a host discussion.
Yeah.
Our whole show was. So.
Ooh, somebody didn't put their phone on silent.
For your information, my phone is on silent. That was an alarm.
It wasn't a silent alarm.
I can't control that. I don't feel like changing it. I'm not changing everything on my phone.
Wait. You just said you can't control it. Which is it?
Both. Because I do what I want.
Lawyered.
All right.
Lawyered.
All right. Break it up, you two. Break it up, you. Hey.
Because you got room to talk about punching monitors and stuff.
They're my monitors.
Okay, you can pay to replace them again.
I would. So, we want to thank all of our supporters.
You're all breathtaking.
Past, present, future, current, everyone.
You be quiet over there, Pop.
Puppers,
She's been quiet the whole time.
you're going to bring us
Hey.
more subscribers.
She
Wait.
finally woke up.
Oh,
She did.
I
She
was
was
about to say
napping.
can't do pupper cam.
We can't do
I
pupper cam.
know.
I
And
mean,
she,
we technically could if somebody turns that camera and give a
yeah, no.
last view before we go. No?
So,
It ain't working on my end.
So we want to thank our investors with Lovebug, Jethco, and Notorious Twist. We want to thank our subscribers, Alana, Laver, Phoenix, The Beer Pong, Insane Delilah, Lovebug, Jethco, Phase King, Freezing Twin.
We got some biddies from my mom.
Woo!
Yay!
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Biddies for days.
Jethco, Alha Phoenix Wifey, Phoenix's wife, Phase King, Freezing Twin, Miko, Hal D1, who just hit us with the bits, thank you again, and Notorious Twist. If you
AKA
wish
Burn.
to be an investor, there's links down below, including to our merch shop. And, you know, that's one of our favorite ways for you guys to invest because then you get something, we get something. But there are links to be investors.
And it's less money in Amazon's pocket.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Get you a hat. Get you a shirt. Get you a beanie.
Yeah. All high quality stuff. So,
Oh, what's he doing?
oh,
Oh,
we're going to have puppers on stream.
Oh, he's gonna be
Oh,
a
God.
puppers. Oh, that would make it even better.
Oh,
Baby.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hello.
maybe we miss my pupper.
Hello.
So thanks for watching and listening to us ramble. Check out our socials in the description. Hit the like, follow, subscribe, and share buttons, and come join us in playing some games. The information for our gamer tags is on our website, which is in our socials link. And as always, we'll catch you guys at the warp point. Oh, wait, you know what? God, you could say peace. We got to find somebody to raid.
Oh, we do.
Let's see. Showing for me, Delilah.
Is she the only one again?
Seems like it. She's doing Apex right now.
Let's see what we got here.
I have no complaints. I'm just looking at puppers right now.
Yo, the puppers.
Oh, look at Bryn's face now tastes like dog ass.
She just took a nap, so she's nice and energetic.
He can't even hear me.
Okay, let's see
Oh,
something
God.
here. Hi, puppers. Hi.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
Just everybody gets licked.
Hi. Do we just want to pick a random person?
Sure.
Sure.
Hey.
What?
Hey. Not you, her.
Oh. Let's go to. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Talk shows and podcasts? Oh, wait. Lavier just went online.
Laver.
Boom.
No.
Hey, look, there's an ad.
Him.
How about no?
Quit licking the microphone.
Look, it was you. How about no?
How about new Scotty?
Zipper.
Zip it good.
Zippy, zippy, zip.
Zipper.
You gotta wait a minute anyway. He's not even there.
Yeah, I know. That's all right because we got to get it all
Shitiated.
situated anyways.
Look at puppers. Hi, babies.
Happy 1 year anniversary. Woo!
Thanks, Mama.
Yay. I like stuff like that. I'm gonna good movie.
She like doesn't know what to do. What?
We just gotta wait for him to go live.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a puppy in the background. Is
I know,
she growling?
right? We got a puppy here.
Is she growling?
No, not yet.
Aw. So I guess our labs share tongues because my dog also has a really long tongue for no reason.
You should see her
No.
paws. They're massive.
She's gonna be a big girl.
She is. They are massive.
There he is.
Can't hear him.
I know. I'm fixing that.
Is everybody doing? Let's get the game started and rolling.
All
How come
right.
Mom's getting all the
Zoe, how are you
love?
doing tonight?
Dad's getting mad on Twitch. Mom's loving you on Facebook. This is awesome.
Gotta
How
get the
come?
game started
moms
up
are- I'm
and
sorry,
make sure
Mom.
that it shows up. Season 9 starts.
Sorry,
All right.
Dad, right now.
What?
sorry,
In 7
Dad, I'm
days? I've got
sorry.
a week?
All right,
Got a
let's
week?
follow on over to
Are
Laver.
you serious?
He's not mad. He's just disappointed.
All right, cool.
Ouch,
cool,
that's
cool,
worse.
Cool. All right.
I know.
Let's
So,
go.
thanks again for watching. We appreciate you,
All right.
and we'll catch you guys at the warp point.
Peace.
Later.
I'm gonna do some warm up.
Puppers!
Poppers. You don't want to look at the camera, do you?
Like